Welcome back. So it's December 12th. My name is Beth. I go by the username Be More Creative. If you are new to the channel, thank you so much for joining. Please hit that subscribe button. I have noticed recently that I've got some more viewers that aren't subscribed, and then I have lost some subscribers. So I'm not sure why this is, whether people just aren't enjoying the fact that I'm doing Flossmas. I'm enjoying doing it, and I know there are some people that are enjoying watching them, so I am going to carry on because it's just a nice little thing to do, and they do finish just after Christmas, so not that much longer now. We're about halfway through. So yeah, today I want to show you a couple of finishes. Yesterday I managed to get quite a few finishes done during my break, and then yesterday evening. So the first two I'm going to show you is I showed when I was doing my journal, which was not yesterday, the day before. I had these little Madame Chantilly Christmas stamps stitched up already, and was trying to work out what I wanted to do, because I didn't want to do that series anymore in that style, but I did love the design. So two of the ones I'd already stitched, the present and the Christmas ornaments, they did have little numbers in. I unpicked the numbers because it didn't really make sense, and I've turned them into little pillow finishes. I've got my 2021 charm there. So those are finished. I've just used a little piece of rickrack for the trim, for the hanger at the top, and I absolutely love how those turned out. So I look forward to making more with those ones. And I just used a really small black and white gingham check at the back for those, and then just a gingham bow to match. So I finished that one, and then my favourite finish, now I do apologise if you do not like swearing, I did a flat fold following Vorna's, I think she's the Twisted Stitcher, but I think her channel name is Vorna, I can't remember her surname, so I will list it down below with a link to her channel. But I followed hers in order to make my very first flat fold, and I absolutely love it. So if I cover the word up, that way if you don't want to look at it. But yeah, so this is the first piece I ever stitched, and I will put the information down here somewhere as to what it is, because I think it's Ella and Kat on Etsy, but I absolutely love it. So this is the first piece I ever stitched. It's on a 14 count, I can't remember which colour, Ada, maybe like a nougat or something, and it's stitched with DMC cotton perle in red, because before I started cross stitching I was doing embroidery with a lot of cotton perle threads, so I used that. And then so yeah, I've followed her tutorial. I've used Chelsea's checks in the black and white that in the UK you can get from the website So Hot UK. I will list that down below as well. And I absolutely love using their checkered fabric. It's lovely. I made my own cording using a Jodrie's Designs thread, which I have to say I'm obsessed with. I definitely think that I will be using a lot of their threads for my cording, because it just works out so well. And I just also included a strand of the cotton perle that I used just to tie it all in. I've used 3 different size jingle bells to hang them off the side, and a little red checked bow. But I love it. It stands up really well. It's really sturdy, and I definitely think for my seasonal pieces I will be finishing more in this way, because that takes up next to no space to store, whereas a frame is bulky. So I definitely think for a lot of my finishes I am going to continue using the flat fold method. And that was just following her simple flat fold tutorial, which was really easy and really, really nice. So yesterday I showed my whip parade, and I mentioned that I was planning on doing a monthly series. So last night I decided the monthly series I was going to do was the Puntini month. So this is when I think of January, and I'm not sure how I'm going to finish them yet. Knowing me now, it's probably going to be a flat fold because I'm obsessed with those, but I will see when I've actually stitched it up. but I am going to be working on these each month. So I'm going to start January's one because I want it ready for the 1st of January, so that way each 1st of the month I can post on my Instagram a monthly picture, and then that way I can see more clearly on my Instagram which months I'm posting, because one of my goals for next year is going to be better at posting. So I need to kit up this one when I think of January. Now, if you don't have the charts, because the charts do come with the buttons, but now Puntini also has an Etsy shop where she sells these without the buttons charted. So the element of the button on this month is the little carrot nose. I'm not sure if you can see that there. But yes, so you now can get these on Etsy through her shop, and it doesn't come with a button, you get a charted element. So yeah, I'm gonna try and see if I have the called for colours. If not, I'm gonna stitch from stash from that, and I have not picked out my fabric or anything yet. So that's one I will be taking with me. The other one, I am hoping my chatelaine comes in so I can start that at New Year. But the other piece that I've wanted to start for ages and have had kitted up for ages, but I keep telling myself no because it's such a big chart, is the Long Dog Sampler Opening Gambit. So I've been saying since the summer that I've wanted to start working on this. I keep putting it off, and just saying no, it's too big to start. But I am going to be starting this. I have decided it is coming with me, and the fabric I'm going to be using, I'm using Jodrell Designs fabric and thread for this, and I'm going to be using an 18 count in silver tassel, which doesn't really have any modelling to it. There's a slight bit, but not very much at all. It's a really light silvery grey fabric, absolutely stunning. But it will definitely show off my threads, which I'm going to be using the May 2021 limited edition, which is in Millionaire Shortbread. So it's this gorgeous one, which the only thing that's put me off starting this, I think, is the fact that I'm a little bit unsure about the variegated thread, because it is going to strike my project. But I've decided I just need to start it. If I don't like it, I can take it out, but I definitely need to start it. And what I have got is I've got a piece of the May Club in the same count, in the same size of Millionaire Shortbread. And I think for my second Long Dog sampler, which I already know which one it is, despite not even having started the first one, I'm going to do the opposite. So it's going to be the Millionaire Shortbread fabric, so the fabric in this shade, and the thread silver tassel in this shade, so that way they can go next to each other. But as I haven't even started the first one, I'm not going down that route just yet. So those are the two new starts. I am really hoping that my chatelaine fabric and stuff comes in, so that way that could be my New Year start, but I'm not sure. I've only got 4 days before our post gets stopped here, so it all depends, and I haven't even had a shipping notification yet from them. So unfortunately, I'm not sure if that one's going to be in. If it's not, I will just start it when I receive it on the 4th, which is when my post restarts again, because the school, as it will be closed over the Christmas holiday, we stop the post. So yes, so that is one I've wanted to do for ages, and I'm going to be starting that one, and I've got it all kitted up ready to go. So very quickly, because I've only got 7 minutes before I need to be back into work, my Jodrell Designs advent calendar for day 12 is Winter Storm, which is a mixture of dark blue. Let's see if I can find something to show it up on. So it's got dark blue, lighter blue into a green at the top there. Absolutely stunning. So I love that one. And then day 12 from the Patchwork Rabbit. I'm not sure what this is. It's definitely not a thread. It doesn't feel like it. Oh, so this is Putford Scissors, miniature long regular handle holes. Okay, they are teeny tiny scissors with very large. Ooh. Yeah, you can definitely, there's loads of space in those, but they are teeny tiny. I haven't seen anything like that before. So there we go. There's, which I wonder, those would definitely be small enough to take on the plane. When I'm on the plane, I use one of those little clovers cutters, so the blades are hidden inside the metal. You can use it as a necklace, anything. I just put it in my sewing bag. But those are also gorgeous little scissors as well. They're quite heavy though. Compared to the scissors I use, there's a little bit of weight behind those. But absolutely gorgeous. I look forward to testing those out. So that is everything I have to show you today. I have been stitching this morning during my break, but it is on my secret project. I'm running out of time for that one, so I am trying to get in as much time, but hopefully I will finish work at a reasonable time tonight, fingers crossed, and then I can stitch away. Last night the students were just messing about, and I was meant to finish at 11:30, 12:30 I was still kind of in the corridor telling them to go to bed. So hopefully tonight they've learnt the lesson and are going to behave a little bit better, so I can get back and finish my secret stitching, because I really do want to get that one finished and ready to go up, or to be fully finished and then to be sent off. I will take a video before I send those off, before they get gifted, but that won't be up. I will insert that probably in a week or so, just depending on when the person receives it. I will then share that piece. So that is me done. I'm going to stop rambling on. I do want to ask if you have any experience with long dog sampler stitching, or if you have any experience with a big piece. This is 176 by 269 stitches, so it is fairly large. Let me know if you have any tips or tricks when working with something this big, especially if you're working with variegated floss, because I don't actually use variegated floss that often in my stitching. If I do, it is the same shade, so it variegates through like a red or an orange. But as you can see on this one, it's got some really pale orange, dark orange, and into a brown. So I don't know, obviously I would stitch 1x. I'm a 1x stitcher anyway, so that's what I've heard about variegated floss, so I just stitch that way with every thread I'm using, DMC or variegated. But what would your advice be if stitching this piece in particular with a variegated thread? Because my only concern is I'm going to have clumps of stripes, and I'm not sure how I'm going to like that. But I don't know, maybe I do like rounds and outline and then fill in, which is generally my way of stitching anyway. But let me know if you've had any experience with long dog samplers, or stitching with a variegated thread like this style where it changes colour. Let me know your tips and tricks down below. I look forward to finding them out, and I'm gonna head off. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a lovely day. Happy stitching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye guys.